trade setup, the global cues, and what all you need to watch out for before the start of this trade. It's a fresh week. So let's see what is in store for the Indian markets. But first up, let's take stock of the US markets and how that fared as far as US markets are concerned. In fact, on Friday, very flat moves coming in as far as the markets are concerned. Let's take a look at Dow Jones Industrial Average. That ended the day, up 48 odd points. S&P 500 was very, very flat with a very marginal uptick of 3 odd points. And Nasdaq Composite, that lost almost 50 odd points, so 0.2% downtick that's coming in. I remember we did see that rally coming in on the tech stock, a bit of a profit booking that we saw coming in as far as Nasdaq is concerned. Let's take a look at the futures right now. They're barely changed. In fact, they're trading along the flat line, very flat moves coming in as far as the futures are concerned. S&P, Dow Jones Industrial Average, and Nasdaq, very flat moves coming in with an uptick of just 0.1% coming in. Now, remember, the Bureau of Labor Statistics had also reported the CPI number, the Consumer Price Index, which measures the cost of goods and services in the U.S. economy. That rose 0.2% in the month of January, reflecting a gain of 2.4% on an annualized basis. The inflation gauge was expected to show a 0.3% increase on a month-on-month basis and a 2.5% advance from a year earlier, according to the economists that was polled by Dow Jones. So we did see, it was softer than what we were expecting, and on the back of that, we did see those moves coming in, and we did see the CPI that came in line with the expectations. But right now we have very, very flat moves that are coming in as far as US futures are concerned. So that's how largely the US market shaped up. So very flat moves coming in as of now.
All right, so that's about the US check. But along with that, let's also tell you what really fared up with respect to the commodity world. Firstly, with respect to the crude prices, the oil was largely flat at the start of the week. Traders definitely eyed the US-Iran talks that are scheduled for Tuesday, and along with that throughout the week, any sort of announcement with respect to Russia, Ukraine is something, I beg your pardon, that the markets will be watching out for. Along with that, with respect to the commodity prices for the precious metal side, yes, of course, we have seen gold that was seen to be rebounding almost 2% from those lowest point after the inflation data kicked in. As of now, gold is trading absolutely flat, while even a bit of a rebound we have seen on Friday when it comes to the silver prices. But for now, a bit of a profit booking. Silver is down almost 2% as we speak right now. Ankita.
All right, so that's how the commodities have fared. But let's move on and talk about the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who has begun a Central European tour.